Welcome to Parapausal Campfire Stories.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Parapausal Campfire Stories, where we are just telling our own scary little stories to see if we can scare the crap out of each other. So today we have with us Zandine and Christy, and I'm your host, Stacy. Christy is going to start us off with a story from the Appalachian Mountains. So, can you hear us okay, Zan?
Yes, I can.
Alrighty, so he's on the road in the middle of Death Valley, or on the other side of Death Valley. So if you see him sweating to death, you'll know why. Okay, Christy, go ahead.
Okay, so my story is set in the 1800s. It's about an area that, as far as I know to this day, has still not ever been able to be completely surveyed.
Okay.
And in the 1800s, there was a little town outside of it. And as the town was expanding, they hired the survey company to come in because the state surveyors that had went in never came out. And it needed to be surveyed so that it could be incorporated into this town as it grew. Well, in this area, there was a cave, and inside the cave was a well. Nobody was ever able to find the depth of the well. It had what everybody claimed to be the sweetest water in the area. And I don't know if there's water can be very alkaline heavy. It can be calcium, iron, but if you get sweet water from a well, that's like high grade water.
Okay.
And this had very, very clean, sweet water. And so the people in town, they knew about this place. They could come and go. Everything went fine. But every time they sent surveyors, they wouldn't come back. And so they had to hire someone. The individual part of the survey group had to be hired and, said, listen, this is a weird thing. We don't know what's going on. And the last survey company that was sent up, only out of the 5 men that went in, only one came out. And he said that from the time they left the town, as they're walking through the woods and walking up the ridge, they could hear things around them, pacing them, not chasing them, not aggressive, just they were keeping up exactly with them. They hadn't seen anything the first day or two.
Oh.
Okay. Because as they're doing surveying, as they go on. And so it was a multiple day project. And somewhere in the second week, they started seeing things near the trees in their peripheral vision, but never like a full on,
Deep in the Appalachian wilderness of the 1800s, we sought to map the unknown, but these mountains hold secrets that were never meant to be measured by men. It started with a feeling, a cold shiver down the spine, and the sense of being watched. We were not alone in the woods. Flickering shapes moved at the edge of our vision, matching our pace with impossible fluid grace. Whenever we turned to look, there was only the wind and the swaying branches. Then, the fog thickened, and the forest went silent. We weren't the ones surveying the land. They were surveying us.
And then things started missing from camp. Work boots. Notebooks. Pencils. Just weird little things. And as they got closer and closer to this well, they started hearing like a gong, like a very low rhythmic or a drumming.
Oh, okay. Oh.
And the first guy, he went in as they were getting ready to set up the equipment to go into this cave. He went into the cave, and one of their specific jobs was to see if they could figure out how deep the well went.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, they knew, that was a thing. So they had cord, and they had marked the cord off in, 10-foot increments, so they could tell how deep the cord went.
Mm-hmm.
And they didn't see the first guy that went in. He went in, and he didn't come out for 3 hours. Now, but when he came out, he thought it had been maybe 15 minutes.
Right.
And as then, they were going in and more people were setting stuff up. They're like, okay, that's weird. And it wasn't like him to lose time, but he did. And they found out how deep the well, as deep as as long as their cording was to measure the well, the well was deeper than that.
Oh.
And it started out with rock, but it wasn't placed rock, it was carved rock, like finely polished. And then the deeper they went down, because they sent somebody down into it.
Yeah.
To see, okay, now how far does the water go? We know that it goes this far, but how far till you reach water? How long does all that need to be? And it wasn't too far down that you reached water.
Yeah.
Really. But it went from finely honed rock to rough rock to very sharp, craggly rock. And then
That's weird.
They couldn't get down any further because then it got skinnier.
Ah.
Well, that night, 2 people went missing from the camp. All of their supplies were there, their clothes, their boots, what they were wearing was there.
They're running around the woods naked.
Right? I mean, and in the 1800s, you show an ankle, you're a harlot. So, yeah.
I know, right?
Anyway, so they get done they've done their survey work. And that they've surveyed the area they're supposed to survey. They've done what they're supposed to be doing.
Right.
They waited an extra half day for the 2 members that went missing to come back. They went looking for them, couldn't find them. And as they start leaving, the drumming gets louder. And the things that they had been constantly seeing, peripheral visions, they're now chasing them.
Oh.
The mules wouldn't move because they took mules in with them to pack, supplies and things like that.
Yeah.
The mules wouldn't move. And by the time they came back, the one guy got back into town. He said he was being chased by a smoke creature. And until the day he died, he heard that drumming no matter where he went.
It followed him?
It followed him.
Oh my God, how maddening.
And so
wow.
That's my scary story.
So I've got an idea on what it is. What do you think it was?
Oh, an elemental, definitely.
Definitely.
It was like, this is my space. You don't get to come near it.
That's right. That's right. That's crazy.
You're an outsider. You are not the people who respect me.
Yeah.
Be gone.
Well, and that'd be the easiest way to protect, huh? Zandine, you're gonna have to take yourself off mute if you want to say anything.
Yeah, that's scary. I mean, if you put yourself in that position, who would keep going to work? Who would do anything? I mean, once you kind of know that, I mean, it's like, I think it's amazing that you even had anybody to go back.
Well, I mean, they never did go. Like, that was the last group that went back.
I mean,
Yeah, but before that, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they were, I mean, the state workers, and we're talking, early money was not a thing that people had, and the surveyors got paid very well.
Yeah, that's a point. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I mean, I could see it. But, there's going to be some hypersensitive person be like, "Hey guys, I don't know about this,"
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So did they only just disappear when they went far enough to the well?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Huh,
So that
okay.
Up until they got to the well area and their studies of the well and the water and how deep and all that,
Mm-hmm.
that was when the issues really began.
I can see that. So to this day, it's not been surveyed. I don't blame them. I wouldn't go back there either. That's not happening. Especially not in the Appalachians.
Right?
Oh my goodness. That's a good story. Thank you. So thank you everybody for joining Parapausal Campfire Stories. This week is going to be a short day, which is fine. And we appreciate you all showing up again. And have a blessed day, and we love you. Mwah. Bye.
If you've got a scary story you'd like to tell on Parapausal, we would love to have you on. If you'd like to stay anonymous, you can always email us at parapausal@gmail.com, and we will read your story on air.
Like, comment, and subscribe.